Hey, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. My name is Alpha Tryon, aka Farhan. You could just call me Alpha. I'm a Canadian web developer here in Toronto, Ontario, and I'm raising funds for, this way, Sick Kids, the Hospital for Sick Children. It's my local children's hospital here in Toronto. If you live in Toronto or work in Toronto or in Ontario, chances are you or someone in your family or someone that you work with have been affected in some way by the people at Sick Kids Hospital. So that's why every year for Extra Life, that's where all my donations go. And I try to raise as many funds as I can for sick kids. To date, I have raised about, it's over 25,000 US dollars. And I'm hoping to get to 30,000 this year. In around November, we'll do another marathon or two, or four, and we'll see how that goes. But I am raising funds all year, but I tend to get really serious about it after the summer, or usually August or September, around there. But anyways, usually I stream on Tuesdays and Sundays. And today is a Sunday, and I've been doing Sega Saturn Sundays for the last while. The last game I beat on Sega Saturn was Panzer Dragoon Saga. I don't have the box here with me, I put it back downstairs. So today I'm starting a new game. Not a new game, but I'm starting a fresh game from scratch. And I got this game pretty close to when it came out, if not like the week it came out. It's called Shining Wisdom. It's another Working Designs translation, as it says over here. This is the manual. I have the box here. Here's the back of the box. There we go. Fun fact about this game is that there were two English translations for this game. In North America, we got the Working Designs version, and in the UK, I believe Sega of Europe did the English translation there. So the games are actually different. The UK version and the PAL version and the NTSC US version are different. And then the Japanese version is the Japanese version. In the back of the book, there's like a translations notes. And they mentioned that they did increase the difficulty on this one as well, because that's what they do. That's what Working Designs did. They always messed with not only did they mess with the translation, they messed with the difficulty settings as well. The last Working Designs game I played was Popful Mail on the Sega CD, and my goodness, man, they made it hard. They made it very hard. Hey, Kaimega. Yeah, and Kaimega yesterday told me that when he played through the game, it wasn't that hard. Popful Mail is just brutal. Yeah. So there's also a bunch of hacks for Working Designs games out there. They're called unworked designs, and basically the hacker put the difficulty back to the Japanese difficulty for most of those hacks. That's what those hacks were, getting everything back. And then I think there might be some instances where some sprites are put back that were taken out by Working Designs. According to How Long to Beat, this game isn't too long, so hopefully I could beat this in about 3 to 4 streams. We'll see how lucky I get. Or just how sucky I am. Right. Kaimega, how are you doing? I hope you had a good day today. Let's shout out Kaimega before we switch to the game. Sorry. I had to text somebody. You're hanging out with your good friend, the Marquis of Marycourt. Is this a Nocturne reference? Are you playing, or is that a Monster Hunter reference? Speaking of Nocturne. Oh, Wed Wine. Okay. That's how much I know about wine. I picked up Nocturne. Well, I pre-ordered it. It finally came in a couple of days ago. I don't know how to describe how cool this game is, but it's pretty cool. I have the PS2 version as well, but I didn't really... That was my brother's game. I I didn't really dig into that. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm not far at all in it, but it's cool. It's a cool game. Red wine. All right, how about we switch over to the game? Again, I'm playing on real hardware on my Sega Saturn. I'm using a retro bit. It looks like this guy is sticking his tongue out. I'm playing with a retro bit wireless controller. Level 20s now. Oh, nice. I hit start. I can switch the scene. So that is the title screen. There is an opening video, so I'll wait for that. Shout out to Good Geologist, Chitus NG, and Sosmo Plays for following me the other day. Thank you very much. Here we go. Let me know if the audio is okay. Hey, Black Magic! Hello. Yes, it is related to Shining Force. I believe this takes place after Shining Force 2.
Sonic, software planning.
Let's shout out Black Magic. Bam. Here's the intro. There's no real dialogue, if I remember correctly. Thank you. I wanted to rearrange my retro overlay a bit. Thank you, thank you. So there's this bad guy. He disappears. The king and his chancellor are like, what's going on? It's bad guy. Look at them quivering, shaking on their boots. Hydrate, okay. Uh-oh. Did my thing not work? My thing didn't work. No way. Of course this happened. Okay. So, Moshikar did Hydrate. Oh, hello. Thank you very much, Coder Girl Chan. 8 months, wow. Thank you very much for your tier 1 sub. Let's shout out Coder Girl Chan. Bam. Playing Stardew Valley today. Carmen used Hydrate, and it was supposed to do this. Here, I'll do it. I'll do it again. I forgot to have this thing on. Boom, boom. So that's what happens when people do Hydrate now. I'm gonna hydrate. Got my water right here. Thank you, Carmen, for reminding me to turn this thing on, which I totally forgot. After spending hours trying to set it up. I'm dumb. Alright, let's get this game. We saw this intro already. Janelle, were you streaming today, Stardew Valley, or was that yesterday? Shot Drate. Alt enter. Interesting. I've never seen that yesterday. Okay. So, Shining Force is a turn-based strategy game a la Fire Emblem. This is an RPG based that takes place after Shining Force 2. Shining is a series. It's a Sega series. If you remember me playing, what was that GBA game I was playing? Golden Sun? It was made by the same dev team, Camelot. I don't know if this particular game was made by Camelot, though. I can't believe that you felt the effect of that terrible evil. Did I? Your perception must be especially keen, but that ability could place you in serious peril. Tell me, what is your name, brave one? I'll go with the default, or should I change it up here? First Shining game was Shining in the Darkness. Yep, and Shining in the Darkness was a dungeon crawler game. If you're in the dungeon, it's like first-person view, crawling the dungeon, kind of like in Phantasy Star 1 on Sega Master System. Jupiter, Venus, Neptune. No, we gotta do something fun. Let's do something fun. Uranus. Oh, it's only 4 characters. What should the name be? Oh wow, that tweet was very... Oh, did I just get a donation? Interesting. Yep, I think I got a donation before even putting in my name. I heard the sound, but I didn't see... Oh, of course it was Drax. Drax! You crazy kid. Okay, let's go back here for a sec. First of all, thank you very much, Orderly Drax. I'm going to shout you out because you are the man. He's not even in the chat. There we go. I'm going to go get my tequila because we're going to do tequila and Tabasco shot. If you will please hold on for a second, I will BRB. Okay. Oh, he is here. All right. When I did at orderly and then hit tab, nothing showed up. Here is my shot glass, ninja shot glass. Drax was the top donator for when I was doing my my March Stream to MS. What was it called? Stream to End MS month. And he's on his way to be the #1 donor for Extra Life already. Here we go. We got some Olmeca. Oh, there we go. Oh, you're playing Quake Champions? That's pretty sick, man. Fun fact, Shining in the Darkness was done alongside Climax Entertainment, which also did Climax Landers, Time Stalkers, and Pyra made a cameo in it. Whoa, I didn't know that. Where are you getting these facts from, Kaimega? That's cool. Here's the Tabasco. Tabasco. What music is this? Cameo. I bought this for $10 on Xbox 360. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and one more for Drax. Boom. Oh, that was a big one. That was a biggie. For anyone just joining, yeah, Tabasco in your tequila shots, Black Magic. Again, I'm raising funds for Sick Kids, a hospital for sick children here in Toronto. And I'm doing it via Extra Life. If you donate, pretty much all the money goes straight to Sick Kids. And this is for the kids. Thanks again, Drax. I got Tabasco like right on the tongue. Like right on the tongue. I am going to hydrate. Let's do another hydrate gif. Got a mini Patron that you're saving for when you get fully vaxxed. Black magic, that is a great plan. That is a great plan. I got 4 hydrate gifs. Hopefully they don't repeat too often. Alright. Thank you again, Drax. Seriously, you're killing it. You're doing awesome. Scene toggle. Alright. Shall we name our character? On what was it? In the other Camelot game, Golden Sun, I named my character My Bum. Or should I just name this guy? I don't know. Nobody from Dark Savior appeared in Time Stalkers. Oh yeah, because that was Climax. Okay, yeah, let's just name him Mars. Well, we'll go Mars. Just because there's only 4. That's the default name. But. We could do but. Yeah. You know what? Let's do it. We'll do all caps. But. Oh, wait. Oh! Look at that! I can do more. I can do 8. Now there's more underscores. Okay. So now we could do something fun. I like using my all the time. I don't know. My fat bum. How's that? My fat bum? I like it. Ah, my fat bum. That is as fine a name as has ever graced my ears. I'm glad to meet you. You know, you're just as the fairy Ishaha said. Whoa, that went fast. That went by itself there. Well now, you'd better get busy. Get busy. Solid. Today's your first day as a member of the King's Guard at Odigan Castle. Circle is coming around yet again. Behold, your greatest trial lies just ahead. Remember, my fat bum. I will remember your fat bum. Regardless of how great... I didn't even get to read that. They said remember, and then I didn't even get to read it. My fat bum. My fat bum. Yoo-hoo, my fat bum. Wake up, pumpkin. Oh, honestly, that child could sleep through an earthquake. You must never give up. Come on now, my fat bum. Get your behind out of bed this very moment. You wouldn't want to be late for your very first day of work now, would you? I don't see how you could have forgotten. This is the day you start your service at the castle. You have a big set of shoes to fill. Your father, Giles, was the greatest knight ever to serve the king. Is the game audio okay? Hey, Keenad, how's it going? I want to shout out Keenad as well. I was just watching Keenad's stream before I started mine. Boom. Oh, it still says games and demos. Keenad was playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night on his PlayStation 5. Hello. He wouldn't have dreamt of being late for his rounds at the castle, and neither will you. So this game uses pre-rendered graphics, like silicon graphics. I hate silicon graphics because they look awful when they're upscaled. On my TV, they're okay. I'm on my CRT TV. Game Boy Green, that's what I went for. PS5 puts games and demos. Oh, really? You can't change the game name, huh? I guess you have to do it manually on Twitch. That boy needs a good dose of reality, I say. He'll never amount to anything with his head tucked in the bloomin' clouds. In the 10 years since my fat bum's parents died, I tried to teach that boy responsibility. 10 years. I just don't know if I've gotten through. I mean, the child is gifted, no doubt about that. I see more of his father in him every day. Took me a few minutes because I had a scammer pretending to be UPS demanding I pay ahead of time. Oh my gosh. Scaling looks fine? Okay. Mega's cool, I'm cool. Or my mom had that call anyway. Ugh. You know what? UPS does sometimes call to say pay ahead of time. But then you just say, I would like to self-clear. And if the person has no idea what you're talking about, it's a scammer. You have my new Saturn coming in the mail, so I wasn't sure, but UPS wouldn't demand payment by phone. They wouldn't demand payment by phone, but they would say, hey, log in here and pay up front. They gave the tracking number. No, it's so easy for anyone to find tracking numbers. There's like some kind of API where anyone can like find a tracking number and call people. It's not secure. That's why there's so many scammers. Tracking number didn't work on their site. Okay, so they made up a tracking number? Even worse. Even worse. I just worry about him. I mean... Oh, fiddle. I don't know what I mean. I'm just a senile old has-been with too much time to worry about the past. When I should be concentrating on my fat bum's future. Besides, since I taught my fat bum all of our family legendary skills, the boy is bound to become another great warrior. Enad, you missed it. I just did another tequila and Tabasco shot. I don't know if you were here for that. Courtesy of Orderly Drax, aka Drax. If tracking number don't work, it's a scam. Yeah, for sure. And she said they were pushy, and so that's proof. Yep. Yeah, if they're pushy, get out of here. But I'm still the master of the acceleration skill around these parts. Yeah! Those A's almost look like D's. Boom! Oh! Grandpa. Oh, Ebenezer. You crazy nincompoop. What in Hades are you trying to prove now? I mean, honestly, you're not the spring chicken I married anymore. Leave the shenanigans to the kids, okay? Yeah, that's what it looked like. Curse you, Seraphants. My dad got fooled out of a few $1,000s a year. Oh, no. Oh, that's the worst. Sorry to hear that, Keened. Humph. Oh, you saw that, did ya? I was just, killing time. You were late, you know. Yes, well, we're here now. Tell me, what do you think of our grandson? Doesn't he look handsome? When I saw him in his armor, it just gave me chills. He looks so much like his father. Ah, well, yes. Yes, he certainly does. And once I'm sure he's remembered the acceleration skill I taught him, we can send him off to the castle with no worries. What do you say, my fat bum? And give your old grandfather a show. Let's see your acceleration skill. This was meant to be a Genesis game, yeah. Oh, Ebenezer, are you serious? My fat bum knows the skill you taught him? Or you taught him? Yes, but all he mostly did is watch me do it. I'm worried that he may not be able to use it in an actual battle situation. Okay, my fat bum. Imagine I'm your worst enemy. Don't hold back. Oh my god. Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. I won't let you out of here until you can knock me away from the gate. Let's see what you're made of. You know your grandfather, dear. When he's got his mind made up, it's impossible to change it. You better show him what he wants to see. Fortunately, he's a tough old bag of bones. Show him that you're tougher. Okay, so here we go. I can finally control the game. When you tap the B button, he starts running like that. So, I think I could go up to 4. Yeah, there we go. Let me go to start first. Item. I'm not holding anything. Nothing. Orb. There's orbs. I don't have orbs. Equip. I'm going to equip a sword. Whoa, wait. There was R. Message speed. Yeah, we can do. Sure. Key config A. Item, orb, equip. Transmission. What is this? Manual? I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna have to look up the manual for that. Window mode. How's this looking for you? That looks okay for you. Sound mode, stereo, music test. Cool. If I do this. I don't know. Is he going to teach me how to do it? Oh, don't worry about your grandfather. If he said he wants your best shot, that's what he wants. He knows that in a battle, you can't hold back. And he needs to know that you can hold your own in that big, bad world out there. Hit him with everything you've got. Orb. Do I have the orb? Nope. I don't have the orb. Come on, my fat bum. What in tarnation was that supposed to be? A love tap? I assure you that monsters out there will not respond to that in kind to one of those. You'll have to do much better than that. Come on, boy. Hit me hard. Okay. I'm gonna tap this button. There we go. I had to press a direction after getting to 4. That was an improvement, but I know you can do better. After all, there are some very strong monsters out there. Wind them up and hit them harder still. Wants me to do it again? Alright. Tap 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 tap. Oof. Well done. Ugh. Oh dear, darling, are you alright? Ugh, yes, I'm fine. At least my fat bum has shown me what he's made of. Remember that trick. If you do, you'll have no problem fighting all but the strongest of opponents. And that skill is the only thing that will damage an enemy if you're not equipped with a sword. Don't forget that. Well, good thing I have a sword. Dear, where are you going? I think I twisted my neck. I'm going to lie down for a while. Oh yes, one last thing. I have heard tales of those that added magic orbs to their skills. It's supposed to change the effect. If you find any orbs, equip them and retest your skill. It might change things. So there's kind of like a matrix, depending on what item you have equipped and what orb you have, it's a different magic, I guess. Well, now you better get moving. To get to the castle, walk down this path, then head west. Thank you for telling me something I should know as a person who lives here. When you arrive at Odigan Castle, head for the soldiers' quarters and look for your father's friend, Sir Kaizel. My fat bum, remember. Your father was the greatest warrior this land has ever seen. Work hard to unlock the hero that lies within you. Your father would ask no less of you. Okay. Let's try to hit this, this thing. Okay, let me get close to it. I don't think it works. Weird. Okay. I don't think that does anything there. Oh, C. Okay, C is attack. I might need to change my buttons. I don't like that. C for attack. Talk to you. Oh, seeing you in this armor has brought back memories of your dear father. You'll be sad when you leave, but you must answer the call of the king. Forget about this place and work to unlock the hero that lies within you. She said that already. So tonight I made maple honey mustard chicken with sweet potatoes. That sounds awesome, Kined. These guys sleep in separate beds. Your father, the legendary Giles, fought bravely against the dragon that terrorized all of Odegon. It was truly a grueling knockdown, drag-out struggle of epic proportions. But he finally managed to gain the upper hand once he found the dragon's weak spot. However, during the battle, both your father and mother were scratched by the fangs of that foul beast. They quickly fell ill, never to recover. In the end, all that remained of them was you. And what a treasure you are. Aww. Oh, look at that. The alpha... Oh, no. Yeah, I'm a little bit underneath the blanket. The blanket has to go over the character sprite. What is the ancient acceleration technique? Only a few people in Palacia can use it effectively. I think they changed the name of that. I don't think that's what the place is called in Shining Force. It can be combined with attacks, movements, and jumps. Okay. The deadly battle between Giles and the dragon lasted for days. Though mortally wounded by the dragon's fangs and blinded by its fetid, burning breath, he fought valiantly for our land. I like that I get my own room and the well, look at that. That's great. Oh, I could walk diagonally. Okay. Just walk right through the bed. Giles, secret art of battle. Do not let the enemy see your back or side during a fight. Not let the enemy see your back or side during a fight. Okay. So don't let them flank you, basically. I wish he could run now. Oops. Okay, let me go here. Can I change my buttons? Like, there's no button to, like, run. I'll just leave it like this. I don't know what this means. Semi-automatic? Manual. What happens when I do that? I don't know. I gotta look up the instructions for that one. If I tap B and hold it down and walk. Oh, okay. I like this. If I hold down B, he'll stay at that speed. Can I not leave the house now? Oh my god, am I stuck in here? Oh wait. This is upstairs. Duh. Heading to the city tomorrow for a doctor appointment. I'll be hitting up the ramen place for some katsudon. Nice. Ramen should make you feel warm and happy. Lap around the house here. Get our bearings. There's a well here. The keystone is engraved. It says Legendary Racer Mystier. Track record 10360. Should we do a run? Guess not. Okay, we're doing it. We're leaving. I'm craving ramen. Oh, I gotta fight my way to the castle? Jeez. West is the castle. I get my speed up. Whoa! West. Okay, still west. I wish I could change the run button to the L and R triggers. That'll help me with my problem. Ogden Castle and town are straight ahead. Cross the bridge and keep walking. Whoa! At least they're one hit. Can I hit a ghost? Yeah, I can. 2 hits for the ghost. I'll just go straight to the castle since that's my first task to do. I won't explore too much. Welcome to Odegan. Hello, Benjamin Rivers. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Oh, look at these people just welcoming me here at the castle. Talk to them. Whoa, that's the shiniest armor I've ever seen. I bet you're on your way to join the castle guard, aren't you? I'm so jealous. I want to be a guard for the king when I grow up. Odegang is surrounded by ocean and mountains. Since it isn't often disturbed by outsiders, it's a land filled with beauty and tranquility. Yeah, for now. Let's do a shout out for Benjamin Rivers. Bam. Ben was playing, last time I saw, he was playing Popful Mail, which is another Working Designs game. Working Designs. Well, I missed a lot of chat. Cerebus is in the house too. Hello. Bam. The GB camera for the stream. That would be sick. Wouldn't be able to see anything. Yeah, I walked right through the bed. Say there, who are you? I'm the town busybody. If you were... Wait, what? So if you were from around here, I'd know it. What? Oh yeah, right. Sure, you're Giles' son. Tell that lie at the castle and they'll have your head. This is the town of Odegan, named for the kingdom of which it is the capital. It's the capital. Kingdom of Odegan spans the entire region of northern Palacia. I forgot what the name of the town really is called. Not the Working Designs version. Ooh, bubble tea. I'm sorry, I don't talk to strangers, which is what you quite obviously are. I can tell by the way you're gawking at everything like you were fresh off the farm. Get lost. You're in my sun. Wow. Well then. People here are great. Oh, what's going on here? Please, you must heed my words. The fate of the entire realm of Odegon is at stake. If something is not done, all will be brought to ruin. You there, I see the doubt in your eyes. You think me a loon. And your thoughts reflect on your face, plain for all to see. Heretics! Your indolence will be the ruination of everything we have built. I know you all think me to be nothing more than an old woman who's gone off the deep end. A Karen. But I will have been shown a vision of the future. Wait, what? Oh, but I have been shown a vision of the future so terrible it has made me appear as mad. When the future that appeared in my crystal comes upon us, it will be too late. Don't you understand? Ben, I think I don't know, did you mention this? Is it supposed to be the exclamation mark and then the question mark? I think ever since that stream you were playing Death Mark, that's been in my head like constantly. Like I see this everywhere, and now I'm like, it should be the other way. Yeah, they're very shining-y. Tech boxes are totally from Shining Force and Shining in the Darkness. Yeah, for sure. We must prepare to... Hey, wait. Where are you going? Crazy old bag. I think we'd better give mental health a tip on where to pick this one up. Wow. Ruin of Odegon? Ha! Yeah, right. Phoenix Downs? Shining the Holy Ark? Oh man, Shining the Holy Ark is great. It's called Interrobang. Interrobang. Okay, I gotta remember that. Yeah, so ever since you taught us that on your stream, I was like, I'm noticing it that it's done backwards everywhere. The demented old woman had a scary dream. We'd better listen to her, or maybe we'll have bad dreams too. Oh, they're mocking her. Please use Interrobang in a sentence for me. What a kook! Ha ha ha! Why do you say such things? I didn't dream it. It was shown to me in the crystal. You must join together to... Cops. Cops doing cops things. I must find a way to make someone understand. What is with this Interrobang? Perfect. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? You must know by now that our land teeters on the brink of... Yup, and they peace out. Don't start up with us, old woman. We were just here to watch the freak show. We'll have nothing to do with your ridiculous quest. I just can't stand the silicon graphics sprites, pre-rendered sprites. Good Shark is in the house. Everything is hentai. That's your tagline. Oof, but wait. Soon all will be lost. We must act now. I'm right here, lady. Oh, what's the use? Go catch a Bulbasaur? Where do you see Pokemon? Am I the Pokemon? Need to add the reverse interrobang into all my fantastic highlighted messages. Nice, Cerebus. Is it a bit washed out? Oh well. You should see how the actual Game Boy was. It was pretty bad. There's a lot of ghosting. I should ask. Oh, I should add ghosting. Yeah, maybe there is some ghosting. Make it a real Game Boy. I'm gonna add alpha points, like one of those redemption things where you can actually change the color of my camera. But that's for the future. Do that like maybe next week. Let's face it, if I saw someone speaking as I have, I'd think they were insane too. He's just hobbling away. You all had better just remember that I'm not responsible when all this is destroyed. You hear me? I'm not... Oh, so many... That's not how you use an ellipsis. I'm not responsible. Why, thank you. When programmers make Twitch themes. Yep. Yes. Who's there? Yes. Who's there? There, it's over. It's all on your heads. This music is very upbeat. This tapping is really gonna get to me because I can't do that in my condition. Is there a flavor text here? Nope. Yes, this is Ottigan Castle. State your name and business. Wait a minute. You're my fat bum! It is a OBS filter, I believe. Good shark. Ah. Who made me do push-ups? Karaoke. Alright. Let's go. Let's do this push-ups business. Hello, Kiri. How are you? Lord of the Rings Online. Never played that before. Kiri being responsible and making me do push-ups. Now, normally I'm good at doing these push-ups, but my arms are super sore. I used a weed whacker for the first time yesterday, and I was holding it in the same position for so long that my arms are dead. So I might not be able to do as great push-ups today. Oh yeah, Kiri's playing Mech Warrior, the new one. Alright. Let's go! Oh, I'm already gonna feel this. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Oh my gosh. That hurt me. My wrists. My poor wrists. What I need to do is I need to stretch. Do a stretch. I'm stretching like this right now. Kiri, have you been able to play multiplayer with Chaito yet? Oh, nice. Did he have a mech for you, or did you have to bring your own mech? I forgot how that works. He has to have a mech for me. Okay. Oof. I'm feeling it. Tomorrow's gonna be even worse. Because I used the weed whacker yesterday. I'll get used to it. I just wasn't used to holding it in that position for so long. drunk guy knocking on your door. Oh, wow. Wait a minute, you're my fat bum. I was told you were coming today. Castle guards must use the west entrance. Head to your left. And if I were you, I'd light a fire under it. I believe you're late. I'll talk to the townspeople later. Is this the west entrance? That looks like a church. Can I save in here? Let's talk to him from here. This is the sacred church of Odegan. Welcome, weary traveler. You want me to record your travels? So there's the classic Shining, or the Camelot, I guess, yes and no animation. Was it you? Haven't had a drink in over a week. Nice, man. Number of save data. New data. Cartridge. Nope, I don't have a card in here. This priest looks like he's getting to get amped up, ready to fight me. He's like, I've recorded your fine progress. You can now can restart your adventure at any time. For the present, though, would you like to continue adventuring? Yes. Ah, yes, I suspected you might. Well then, good luck and Godspeed, my fat bum. Just being cheap. Definitely go for a drink. There we go. Hello, fine sirs. That old hag sure was a ball of fun to watch earlier, wasn't she? I have no idea where anyone could believe that our peaceful land could be in danger. Oh, you're all in big danger! What a hoot! Hey you, are you my fat bum? You must be the newcomer scheduled to start working at the castle today. Better hurry, Sir Kaisel's been waiting for you, and you're late. Yeah. My grandfather made me late. Alright, let's talk to everybody here. Ah, the infamous My Fat Bum. Your father's legend has left large shoes for you to fill. But enough about that. You're late, and Sir Kaisel awaits. He's over there, in the passage to the right. Okay, we'll just go there. Oh my god, look at his face! Look at his face! Excuse me, but can't you wait? We are attempting to finish an important conversation. This guy is probably the bad guy. Oh my god, look at that guy's face. It seems Pazort never contacted us afterwards. If we try to reach Hobbit, would they harm the princess? What could they possibly want? So I haven't played this game since, what, 1996? 7? I don't remember anything. I don't remember any of this. And I'm also confusing a lot of this with Blazing Heroes for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. Wait, you know, that new soldier looked just like Sir Giles. Ha, I knew it. You're my fat bum. Or Giles's boy, are you not? Yes. Ha 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 ha. I've been expecting you, but you're quite late, my fat bum. Oh, this is Kaizen? But don't worry about it, lad. This is my fat bum, the lad I was telling you about earlier. Starting today, he shall be in the king's employ here at the castle. Ah, yes, my fat bum, the only son of Sir Giles. Well, boy, you've quite the pedigree. The blood of heroes courses through your veins. Courses, not curses. That'd be funny though if the blood of heroes was coursing through your veins. The blood's just like, fuck, what am I doing here? Blazing Saddles, that's a good movie. Where are the white women at? No, what was the line in Blazing Saddles? Was like... It was something near the end, and like all the people were like, "You bet your ass." I forgot what the question was. That was a really funny scene. Blood of heroes courses through your veins. Alf! Alf! Alfred, are you around? Oh gosh. Oh my god, it looks like, what's his name? Random Hajile. Yes, right here. Can you come over here? Yes, right away, sir. Since I'm quite busy as of late, I have asked Alfred to watch over you. You two will be working together. I'm certain you'll make a great team. Everyone just did the head nod. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Shall we go see the king? Nice to meet you. I'm Alfred. Figured. Just signed on here a few months ago, so technically I'm new too. And you obviously are my fat bum. Don't take this the wrong way, but I was expecting someone much larger. What, because my name has fat in it? Oh well, size is overrated. You and I are gonna make a great team anyway. Our night watch doesn't start for a while. Why don't you take a look around? Yawn. I'm gonna catch some ziz. Is that how he says Z's? In the night quarters until then. Alright. You're a new recruit. Why not test your authority? Order the Hobbit Elder away. What? Why would I do that? The Hobbit Elder is known as the Lord of West Odegon. He heeds a powerful family. This is the entrance to the royal treasury. Unauthorized access is strictly forbidden. The royal treasures are vital to Odegon's security. For that reason, they are stored in a secure area underground. If they were lost, it would be a national disaster. Well, I'm going to assume that's about to happen. Man, this place is huge. Am I supposed to go everywhere? Or should I wait until whatever disaster is about to happen? Odegon knights are always bragging so much, but their skills have yet to be tested in battle. I wonder if they can fight. No, wait. I wonder if they can fight? Do you hear the conversation between Sir Kaisel and the Chancellor? They say Princess Satara lies in bed all day and won't wake up. Oh no. The king has declared that he cannot grant you an audience at this time. Please depart at once. No, I refuse to leave. I cannot turn my back when the kingdom is in jeopardy. You are aware that the king and I have a long-standing friendship, are you not? Then let me pass. We must see him now. I must see him now. Like I said, buddy, the king doesn't feel so hot today, so come back later. Absolutely not. I will not leave the premise until I see the king's face. Okay. There's a commotion near the main gate. It sounds like the Hobbit Elder. But what could he want? I heard the son of Sir Giles is coming to the castle. He must be smart as a fox and big as a bear. I can't wait to meet him. I'll just stay quiet and not say anything? Okay. How long is this hallway? Jesus. There's a sealed shrine in the middle of the west courtyard. I wonder what secrets it might hold. Did they say the same thing twice? Yep. Princess Satera's room is in the east wing of the castle. I voiced my concerns over the lack of security in that wing, and I think they're finally listening. Knight's quarters are located just upstairs from here. Off-duty troops go there to sleep. Fortunately, it's men only. I've been trying to get my wench a pass for weeks. Wow, my wench. But no go, what a bummer. Security has been tight lately, especially near the East Tower. They won't even let us enter. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm outside now. What is this? Oh! Hi. Kind of surprised me. Not many people come this way. I'm supposed to guard that shrine over there. I think it's a dumb assignment, though. The thing's always locked. I'm pretty sure they smelled my teen spirit when I came on. Smelled my teen spirit when I came on. Gave me this nowhere post to break me. Okay. The animation is nice and smooth, but like the sprites don't look good. That is my problem. Thank you, Moshikar. Yeah, we should listen to some Nirvana. Sir Kaisel tightened security and posted guards in strange places. I mean, this post is bad enough, but I really feel bad for the dolt posted in the royal privy. Oh man. He has got to be hating life, especially with the slog through... What? With the slog through next to his post. Ah. Man, these hallways are long. Snort. Leave me alone. Can't you see? I'm sleeping. Ah, I see you found the knight's quarters. This is where all the off-duty guards come to sleep. Zzz. Oh, Umi, my darling. Oh yeah. Zzz. Gross. Zzz. Well, what? It's you, my fat bum. You've already looked around the castle. Why not catch 40 winks, eh? Whatever you do, make sure you're bright-eyed for our watch today. Talk to this guy already? Say, aren't you my fat bum? Alfred gave me a full report on your current duty. Glad to have your... What? On your duty. Okay, glad to have you with us. If you want to get a bit of shut-eye, feel free to commandeer an empty bed in here. I'll walk around a bit more. Hello? There's a commotion near the main gate. I heard there's some trouble with the Hobbit Elder. They're all gonna say the same thing. Oop. Yep, they're all saying the same thing. Okay. What's in here? Okay, how about we just grab the 40 winks? Is everyone okay with that, or would you rather have me explore more? I'm gonna go to bed. My fat bum, do you want to take a nap here until your watch begins? Sure. Yawn. Oh, I'm so sleepy today. Is it just me, or are you sleepy too, my fat bum? No. My fat bum, you're truly extraordinary. I can see how you could be the son of the great dragon slayer, Sir Giles. Man, my fat bum, I'm absolutely exhausted. I cannot even keep my eyes propped open. Say, will you do me a favor? Can you keep watch while I steal a few winks? Am I gonna get framed by for something? Just a very few, I promise. No? Yes. Well, I suppose you're right. Wise son of Giles, that probably isn't a good idea. I know we're not supposed to sleep while on duty, but I'm so tired. I'm terribly sorry, my fat bum. Right or wrong, I simply must close my eyes for just a minute. You see the way he went down? Oh, that's good. Oh, of course, just as he goes to sleep, this... What is this? Gopher dude. His eyes are huge! He just opens it up, just like that. Let me sleep a little longer. Some gopher dude just came out of nowhere. I like that the enemies just explode. Got stuck on the wall there. Okay, there's oh shit. That wasn't cool. What is this? Oh god. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so I gotta run now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How fast do I have to press this button? Oh, man. I'm going to use my left hand to do the tapping and then hold it with my right hand. Because that's how my my MS affects my hands. I can't rapidly tap the same button. That was a cute getting hurt sound. I hear that a lot. Oh my god. Come at me. Okay. I just had to touch the chest and it opened up. Keenad, have a good one, man. Cheers. Everybody, if you're not following Keenad, give Keenad a follow. Oh, so do I have to fall? Is there anything over here? This feels very ease. Like an ease game right now. Got a guy with red hair. And pretty much you gotta get super close to hit someone. I'll just fall down here, I guess. Back here. Is there anywhere else for me to go? I'll walk in. Oh, down here. Right. Ah! Thank you. I know that guy went that way, but I gotta do my thing. Okay, there's... I go down there, but I might have to come up from there if there's another hole. Like over here. Yep, I knew it. Oh, I fell. So the sand makes me walk a little slower. Let's go, just go. Just go! Oh my god, there's a mummy? That's the stairs back up. Okay, somehow I lunged forward and attacked. I don't know how I did that. Oh my goodness. Ow. I don't know how long, the ghost doesn't have a shadow. That's cool. I don't know how long items appear on the ground for. Oh, there's nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. Ah! Walked right into that guy. I might, I have to change the button somehow. To use L and R instead of tapping B. Do this one more time without falling. This way. Hydrate. I will hydrate. Thank you. I just made a French banner. Had to recreate the French title from the poster because it had image stuff over it. Had to type a special character. Had to type the special character get French accents. Then I put English ordering instructions on it, like an idiot. English ordering instructions? I don't know what that is, Good Shark. I understand the first bit. I don't know the last bit. Kiri, you like the cat gifs? Pay-per-view ordering instructions. Oh, okay. Yoga. Okay, let's do a stretch. Oh. Press to order. Ah, okay. Well, you can undo that and add the French, right? Good try. Thank you for telling me to stretch, Kiri. I need it today for sure. And tomorrow. Oh. Oh, this is a... Gonna go down. Go here. Oh, because the guy went down through there. Oh, shit. I took my hand off the controller for a second. So if you, see this little bit of sand here? I bet the guy went from the other corner through here. But I am supposed to go here. Ah. Jesus. That scared the crap out of me. Good Shark. My god. I just lost like a year of my life. There he is. Whoa! He didn't steal that treasure, though. These bats suck. I should heal, huh? That gave me full health. Yeah, I only have the 100 point redemptions. Those are the only thing I added flair to so far. Vigilance Spall. My fat bum. Wow. I know what this is. It's an elf vigilance spall. Ball? But I wonder why he left it in this chest. Well, one thing's certain. I'm not attempting that jump over this lava flow. Besides, I better check on Alfred. He's been gone quite a long time. So... I have nothing... Oh, there we go. What is this? Magic Stone of Mystery. What if I use it? Hey. Doesn't do anything. Oh shit, I fell in the lava. Oh, okay. Oh. Is he gonna fall in the lava? Nope. Damn. I wonder if I get an ability to go through the sand like he does. Ah! I don't like these bats. Okay. So I have to fall. No way back. Too far gone. And no way back. There's a track by Adonis called No Way Back. That is what I was referring to, since I'm probably the only person that on this chat that knows that song. Does it mean I have to fall down again over here? That's silly. Music's alright. Oh, it's daytime. Ooh, ugh. Ah, I feel great. What a fantastic nap. You idiot. Hey, my fat bum. What were you doing over by the shrine, looking for spooks? I dare say you'll be hard-pressed to find any in Ogden. Odigan. Nothing of note ever happens here. Soldier, we have been sent to collect your report on the happenings of last night. Yes, sir. The night was uneventful. No, disturbances noted. Sir. Just notice this guy is a butthead. If you look at his forehead. Yeah, look at that portrait. He's a butthead. You're certain of that, young man? Nothing happened on your night watch? Well, yes, sir. Nothing of import or concern was observed on this watch. Right, my fat bum? What do you mean, my fat bum? You stated earlier to me, your good friend, that you saw nothing either. You're jesting, right? Nope. What do you mean, my fat bum? You stated earlier to me, you're good. Oh, they're gonna make me say this. Okay. Gulp. See? Just as I said initially, nothing of import or concern was observed during our watch last night. This is fantastic news. The king will be overjoyed to hear this. We must go to his audience chamber at once to tell him what you just told us. Huh? This news of no import will make the king happy? I'm afraid I don't understand. It will all become clear when you arrive. Oh, and you too, my fat bum. The king will want to see you as well. Be on your way then. The king awaits. That one's gonna be in trouble. Thanks for covering for me back there, my fat bum. If the guards knew that I had fallen asleep on my watch, I would have been severely punished. Saved my neck, and I won't soon forget it. But we'd better hurry and go to the king. Follow me. If this was localized by 8.4 play, or 8.4, he would have said, you saved my bacon. Eight4 Play is the name of their podcast. What time is it? 9:26. Oh, my bad. I gotta go take my meds, so I will BRB. Gundam Wing. Alright. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna take my meds. Cheers. Not cheers. I'll be right back. Just hang on. Blah, that tastes awful. I got a new, not a new prescription, but instead of ordering the, okay, THC and cannabis products are legal here in Canada. And to help me sleep, I take some THC oil. My previous I had like a little spray thing that you just spray under your tongue and then let it heat up a little and then you swallow. It tastes gross. I'm trying a new oil, and this time it was like a few drops you put on a spoon and then taste it. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. There's a nut flavored one? No. No, good shark. They were selling this one from the Shoppers Drug Mart cannabis thing website. It's disgusting. Don't do drugs, kids. God, that's gross. I need some water. Yeah, it tasted like Optimum points. And you can buy bubbly with your Optimum points as well. We should have called them Optimus points, and then all the Transformers fans would be in there. Suddenly, a thick fog came and blam! Next thing I know, I'm face down drooling in the daisy bed. Talk about embarrassing. Everyone was teasing us because we fell asleep at our posts last night. It was the weirdest sensation, but you can hear about it another time. I hear the king is waiting to see you. You'd better get up there. When the Chancellor and Sir Kaisel found out that all the guards in the West Wing fell asleep, phew, they were fit to be tied. I've never seen them so upset. Maybe the kooks are asleep. We've been standing here for what seems like forever. And yet the table remains bare. Running at full speed. Where is the king? The treasury is down here. Oh, we've been there before. Sure, let's go up here. know you've been here for at least a day. Are you a half-wit or just very persistent? In any case, you should know by now that Princess Satara's room is off limits. Please leave. Looking for the king, yo. What's down here? Too much seduction at shoppers? Look at the guy simping for all the brands today. I hate that word simp. It's such a toxic word. I used to work at Shoppers. At one point I had 1,000,000 points. Wow, good shark. If only there was a developer who could make that happen. I don't work directly with Shoppers Drug Mart databases. Shopping spree was good. I think we have like 400,000 points right now. Because we have the PC Optimum credit card, so we get points all the time. I pay my internet bill and I get PC Optimum points. Man on man shopping spree. Hold on here. I imagine that the person who can withstand sleeping magic would be big and brawny. And then you come along and blow the fantasy. Thanks a lot. Wow. Okay, so I do go around the other way. Ahem, what excuse have you got for keeping your majesty waiting? You should count it as quite an honor to gain an audience with the king so early in life. I'm new here, bro. Instead, you keep him waiting? The nerve. I don't know my way around. King really perked up when he heard about what you did. You better hurry and see him. He's becoming rather impatient. Oh, man. I'm gonna get stoned. Like, not stoned, like stoned with rocks. I bought my Switch at Shoppers. $80 off? That's amazing. Paid nothing for a 3DS? That is also awesome. Friends and family discount coupon. Perfect, Black Magic. That is the way to do it. Black Magic knows how to do it. Then you're absolutely certain that nothing out of the ordinary happened on your watch? Look at the king, my god. But how can that be when the other guards at the west gate were overcome by elven magic? Your Majesty, may I suggest that perhaps this guard has an immunity to elven magic? I don't know, it's all very suspicious. The only thing I know for certain is that I must have more security. There must be no more mistakes. Announcing the entrance of my fat bum, as you requested, your Majesty. His face is suspicious. Look at this guy's face. I hate this guy's face. Yes, yes, well then, step forward, boy, and let me have a look at you. Ah, so you are my fat bum, eh? I've been quite anxious to meet you. Well, Majesty, what do you think of our newest recruit? Yes, Kaisel. Just as you said, he is the mirror's image of Sir Giles. It's been 10 years since that black day when the dragon attacked. Everything in this game is suspect, for sure. When working there, we knew when the special 20 points were, and we just buy all ours. Yeah, that's how to do it. It's as if Giles has returned to rescue Udigan yet once more. That Game Deals Canada Twitter also announces all the 20 times points days. Let me fill you in on why you were called before us. Last night, we had a serious breach of security. On the west side of the castle, all the guards were found asleep. And to make matters worse, when they were queried, each had no idea how it happened. only constant was that each sighted a strange fog that came across the castle. It seems as if the work of elves. As if it's the work of elves. That blasted black elf? Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. First he curses the princess, and now this. Chancellor, that's quite enough. Yeah, Chancellor, chill, man. You need to be the chillsner. I'm sorry, sire. I've spoken out of turn. You have my humblest apology. Now then, my fat bum, you were unaffected by this attack of elf magic, correct? Yes. Ah, this is good news indeed. Your Majesty, I recommend that we promote both of them to the Elite Guard. My fat bum and Alfred, as of tonight, you are hereby promoted to the Elite Castle Guard. As such, you will be assigned to guard the princess with your very lives. The fates of the princess and our great kingdom of Odegan are intertwined. Keep her safe at all costs, understood? There is no more important duty in all the land. You mustn't make even the slightest error. I suggest you get some rest, so that you're fresh for tonight. Good luck. I'm sure you two are more than a little surprised at this turn of events. Please don't disappoint me. Oh, you were already disappointed when I tell you about Alfred over here. I would totally narc on Alfred. Hey, my fat bum, thanks for saving my lying butt back there. However, now that I... Prevaricated? In the extreme? I've never heard or seen this word ever. Prevaricated. Let's ask Google. My volume up? Okay, Google. Define prevaricated. Speak or act in an evasive way.
Prevaricate. Prevaricate.
Prevaricate. Neat. Thanks, good shark. Oh yeah, it's called Provigo in Quebec, right? We're assigned to a guard duty that we can't possibly fulfill. That's why you don't lie. If there's another attack and we're overcome by a sleep spell, Satara will be in danger and... Oh, I'm getting nauseous. Perhaps sleep will help. Then we can figure all this out tonight. Didn't you just wake up? I'm gonna talk to my leader. Come now, my fat bum. Risk my neck by giving you a glowing recommendation to the king. If you don't get some sleep, so you're fresh for tonight, you're going to let us all down. I don't wish to see that happen, understood? I'll talk to this evil chancellor. The king and Sir Kaisel are far too easy on you and Alfred. But don't worry, I won't let up on you until I trust you completely. That's fair. Oh, it is all my fault that we're in this terrible predicament. And Satara, my beautiful Satara, she's the one suffering the most from Pazort's foul hand. However, I must remember, regardless of what happens, I cannot give in to Pazort. For that would surely mean ruin for the entire world. Okay. I still don't know my way around the castle. I'm gonna... I'm impressed that you're taking your new assignment seriously by interviewing maids. However, don't you think your time would be better spent resting up for tonight's watch? Okay. In here. Bzort. Then you never heard of that word either? I've heard talk amongst the townspeople that the Black Elf Pazort is behind these weird events. They say he's targeted our kingdom for destruction. Certainly hope it's not true. Where the heck am I? This is... I shouldn't be here. Okay, we can't know all words. I fed bum. Do you want to take a nap here until your watch begins? Yes, I do want to save. Oh, what's going on? I know it's not my place to ask, but what does the king fear will happen to Princess Satera? I'm afraid that none of us knows exactly, but Pazort cannot be underestimated. Well then, sir, can you please answer something about which I've been in the dark? Ahem, certainly. From what I've gathered of the rumors flying about, there's something wrong with the princess. I've surmised that the reason the Hobbit Elder was sent away has something to do with it? Can you please enlighten me as to what exactly is going on? I must know to guard Satera effectively. Chancellor, we must. As the lads said, they need to know. They need to know to guard the princess effectively. As you may know, the princess has been in a dark sleep for days due to a spell put upon her. By the way, for anyone... Oh yes, I could if I had unlimited power, yeah. One day we'll have unlimited power and we'll know all the words. For anyone joining, I just realized we had 98 viewers. We're doing Sega Saturn Sunday, and we're playing Shining Wisdom on real hardware, and I'm raising funds for... Right there, Sick Kids, the hospital for sick children. If you go to where this barcode tells you to go, or if you do bang donate on my my chat, they'll have the link for you to go to my Extra Life campaign, and you can help me raise funds for sick kids. All right, let's go back to this. We read that already. Black Elf Pazort, BEP, put the spell upon her the very night he appeared to the king. He said, "Is there gonna be a flashback? Okay. Your precious daughter lies in a deep sleep from which only I know the way back. For the moment, she is safe, but if you do not surrender the orb, that will all change. And unfortunately, not for the better. Tell no one, not even your friend the Hobbit Elder, of this encounter. If you do, Satera will never awaken. That's why the king had to send away his friend the Hobbit Elder. There simply was no choice. It's an impossible situation. If the king hands over the orb, it will be the end of all Odegan at the hand of the Dark Titan." I don't remember any of this. Finding wisdom being played without any wisdom. I know, right? However, he does not. His dear daughter, Satera, will languish in eternal slumber. The only thing that keeps the Dark Elf Pazort at bay is the royal tiara. As long as Satera wears it, Pazort cannot harm her greatly. But it does not prevent her from being kidnapped. If that happens, I fear the king will acquiesce. Wow, these words. Every time I hear the word acquiesce, I think of a Penny Arcade comic. I think he spelt that in a Scrabble match or something, and he was bragging about it. If he does, Pazort will gain the last piece necessary to revive the Dark Titan and destroy the land. Oh man. That should give you both a good idea of what's at stake here. You cannot fail. What did we get ourselves into? It's pronounced acquiesce. Wonderful. That same spooky fog from... Just as they leave. Wonderful. That same spooky fog from the other night is back. I'm already getting a very bad feeling about this. My fat bum, why don't you patrol the perimeter first while I take this watch at the princess's door? You fell asleep last time. You're right, no wisdom. My fat bum, why don't you secure the castle perimeter visually? Okay. I really have to walk all around? Should have pulled up a fac. Game's not supposed to be too long. How long to beat said this game's about 12-ish hours, if I remember correctly. Did I not do that? Ugh. No. Oh shit. Sleeping like a rock. I just had deja vu. Oh shit. Everything got pixelated. Oh. Look at this guy's face. That's the best face I've seen today. In the game. Spell must have taken effect by now. Whoa. Ah, just as I expected. They're all completely out. Except this one. All the others have succumbed. This one resists. Perhaps he harbors a secret worth investigating. Dangar searches my fat bum. Without consent. Ah, just as suspected. A vigilance spell. This is definitely of elven origin. Curse those scum, swilling hobbits. By the way, Junior, thanks for the lovely trinket, but what am I to do with you now? I suppose it doesn't matter. Since you can't move, you pose no threat to me. Besides, it's time for the main event. The princess is about to make her grand entrance. Come forth, sweet princess of the night. How come we didn't say princess? Yeah, they really are. Ah, yes. Just as lovely as I remember. but there will be a time for you to feel my loving caress later. Caress. Now then, come forth, my lovely vision in white. Oh yes, beautiful and yet very obedient. What more could a self-respecting reptile ask? Come now, Satara. The moon is high. The moon is high. Resort will begin the ceremony soon. Since you are the guest of honor, we wouldn't want to be late. I really am enjoying this far too much, but enough gloating. To the royal crypt, princess. I see your brave guard boy is trying to break free from the paralysis. Why can't I say it? Paralysis. I'm impressed with his strength. He is resisting the spell even without the vigilance spell. I must tell Pazort of this little, what shall I call it, anomaly? Yes, he must know of this. Relax, little one. There is nothing you can do now to save the princess. Perhaps we can have a bit more fun when we meet again, and we will meet again. Whoa, flips. He just did a flip. Oh, and I just wake up? Dancing on the clouds in Fairyland. Go right through the bed. Like a rock, okay. Nope, stop. When do I get to save? All these doors are blocked. This one is not. Brother King, sleeping like a baby. Wait, that's up. Oh, look at this. Thank you. I will hydrate. This guy's blocking my path. That guy's blocking my path. These guys blocking? What? Where do I go? Okay. Blah, 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 blah. I'm out here now. Whoa. Whoa. What hit me? What? What was hitting me there? I need to get that thing, whatever that is. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I got the groundhog power to go in the sand. But how do I get to the crypt? You son of a... You? Ah. I'm walking way away from the castle. Am I even supposed to be here? Oh, what was that? Oh, is this a crypt? Might be it. I have not been to J-Town in the last year. No, I don't think I've been there. If I did, I only went once, and it might have been just to pick up something. Like a light. Royal Crypt. Okay, we made it. Now, I don't die because I have not saved. Ah. Alright, so there's stairs down. Oh, all the enemies come back so fast. Oh, jeez. That does not look fun. Be a chest. I probably need an item, like a boomerang, before I go there. Man, the enemies appear right after they leave the screen, eh? I guess that's good if I want to grind. Not good if I'm low on health. Thank you, Coil Twitch Bot. I am 100 bits away from my daily cheer goal. What should I do if I reach my daily cheer goal? More push-ups? Okay. I'll do 10 more push-ups if I get to my daily cheer goal. Shots? Shots is only for those extra life donations. Oh. Something happened. This is supposed to be the fun part of the game. Oh, there, that thing moved. Okay, that's cool. The puzzle dungeons are supposed to be fun. Let's have some fun. Good timed. Still places I haven't explored. I'm just going this way. Okay, so that's oh god. Alright. The direction of which that conveyor belt takes you is weird. Push shots! No thanks. That sounds vulgar. God. I'm not gonna go down any stairs until I've until I'm happy with exploring upstairs here. What is this? Can I push this? I have to push this from that side. There's another thing to pick up there. I know, like someone got hit. Ah. Yeah, I think that guy got hit. This sucks. Ow. Okay, so I can go down there. There's a skull on that door. I don't remember if there was a skull on other doors. Oh, there's also a door here. Okay, let's just go. I'll eat an herb. I really wish I was able to save. Stone shoes received. Okay. On the down, there is a straw. You must drink some tequila when you go down, then push back up. Breaks damaged flooring. Okay. I like the sound of when the guy gets hit. Like that psh sound. I like it. Son of a... I can't push this. Okay. The conveyor looks like it's going the wrong way, right? Or am I just seeing it bad? Dreaming about going places, and I was looking up J-Town today. Was only there once in the before times. Oh. J-Town had a nice little mini grocery store and a couple of good, there was one good ramen place. But I think that merged into the sushi place next door, and now it's like a big sushi place. It's been a while since I've been there. Since we've been there. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this. Oh. Wow. Oh. No. Stop. You suck. Yeah, I don't know what to do with these stones. Okay. Guess I'm going back up through this hell. Come on. Get out of here. Okay, I hate that. Is this a damaged stone over here? Oh, the damaged stone is over there. Okay. Izakai is pretty good, but we haven't been there for a long time. Yeah, we don't know if anything's changed. No, it's not like O-Town. Funny enough, one of the singers in O-Town was a voice actor in a game I beat recently. Let's go down here. What? Right, give me my health back. Okay, something else must have moved. This is an empty area. I wonder what this area is for. Put on those stone shoes. I can't hold a sword and wear shoes at the same time. Looks like I'm wearing the stone shoes. Nope. Oh, I don't have a sword. Ah! I think I used up a herb. Wrong way. what is this way? Why are bats annoying in every game? Now I need to go around here. Maybe this gives us something? Herb. Hoping it was something to help us in the dungeon. This guy here last time? Hey, I'll take it. Did I go in here last time? No, I did not. That's 3 statues I've moved. Oh! Okay, so let's... Alright. Nothing big. Could have done either or there. Okay, there's a stairwell over here. And this hell here. Did we finish this hell last time? My memory sucks. This place looks familiar. This is where we found the spikes, right? Okay, so we'll go down that stairwell then. If this is a spikes, yeah. Oh wait, I can go here now. Oh, okay, so these buttons change for the entire dungeon. Oh, this... Get that chest first. Oh! And I can break that floor. Angel's Wing received. Warp to entrance. That's nice. Should we break this down or should we go up first? Let's break it. Those ghosts get hurt when they hit this wooden block. Okay. When I have this, I get up to 5. See if that does anything. Nope. Wait. Does this mean I have to warp to the entrance? Oh no! Oh! Huh. Okay. Whew! Yeah, Frankie Tomatoes is a little bit more north of there. Okay, now we know what to do with these wood blocks. Nothing here. Let's check out this room on the side. Oh, I hate these. Watch it be nothing? Oh, okay. I hate those. And it's like when I'm on the conveyor belt, I press the directional pad way harder as though it's gonna help me. If I could run across. Nope, nope, that doesn't help. Okay. Okay, we got another wooden block. Can this be kicked? Oh yeah. It's really weird that I have to take off my shoes. Use my sword. Isn't Frankie Tomato still there? There's another hole. Don't think we need to hit that one. Oh god. Whoa. Was that 10 gold? Forget that. There was no point to going down there, right? Nothing there. At least we know what to do with the wooden blocks now. So that's progress. That slime thing reminds me of clay fighters for some reason. What? Be a quick select. There's so many buttons on the Saturn. I could have just added a quick select. So that this probably got moved away from me. That was really annoying. Oh, what was the, they said never get hit from the back or the side, right? Get away from me. Oh my god. No! Tell me I have everything. Oh, thank god. Okay, so dying isn't the worst. I'm not sad that I didn't save. Did I lose some gold? Like, what happened? Was there any penalty? That's so unfair. Get away from me. I can't walk diagonal in here. Well, I have to get hit by this guy. Whoa. Alright, we made it. God, I wish I could save. I need to do another stretch.
Yoga, 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 yoga.
All right. Oh, what's going on here? Look at that guy. That guy looks cool. That's a dark elf if I've ever seen one. Now that the princess has arrived, the ceremony can begin. If the foolish king of Odegan hasn't resisted my very reasonable request, this wouldn't be necessary. But now, the time for games has passed. Harsher measures are now required, and I'm not above them. Though the royal tiara protects this darling waif from direct attack, it will not prevent us from reaching our goal. If the king thought it would... Wait, what? If the king thought it would, he is more senile than I had hoped. Kari, the time has come. Her name tag says LT Smash. Whoa, look at Kari. Oh, great lord. How do you say that? Guizes? Guises? Guises. 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 Thank you. Grant me leave to snatch this one's likeness. Whoa, mode 7? What? Mode Saturn. Oh no. Great Pazort. Is this to your liking? You have truly risen to the occasion, Kari. But perhaps our fumbling would-be assailant is in a better position to judge your disguise. I sense his arrival right before the transference. Is this the one of which you spoke, Bungar? Yes, great Master Pazort. He is the one of extraordinary power. This guy's like, gulp? Well, perhaps now is the proper time to test his true mettle. Great Lord, allow me the privilege of proving my worth to you. Let me dispose of him. Dispose of him. Whoa. Our Nation Rich in the house. Thank you so much for the sub. 6 months. 6 months. Yo, let's go. I'm gonna give you a shout out. Rich, how has your weekend been? Oh great, this guy's here now. That guy on the left looks familiar. Talking about me? Habs fan. Kiri, oh yeah, what? Oh, thank you, Kiri. Great oh yeah moment. Thank you so much for all your support, everybody. I'm glad you like it, Rich. I'm about to fight a boss here, the first boss of the game. Let's see how this goes. Denier Cressel Lucid. Finish him quickly. Oh god. I witnessed your strength at Ottigan Castle, but the spell you resisted was merely a sideshow. This is the main event. Say goodnight, my fat bum. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need to run faster, so I'm gonna tap the button to get to a 4. Okay, there we go. Oh! Oh, that sucked. This is very hard for me to do with my hand. So I might die. Oh shit. Cause I gotta mash the run button. It's not like you hold down the run button. You gotta mash it to get up to speed. And if you let go, you lose your speed. So I have to hold that down and attack at the same time, which is hard for me. Ah! Later on in this game, you get magic, so all the fights won't be like this. Oh, come on, I pressed it. Ah. Eat it, Bangar. I erred in allowing Bangar to dispose of you. He is next to worthless without... Wait. Next to worthless out of water. Oh, I might have to fight this guy later. In water. I apologize for my poor performance, my liege. I misjudged this boy's strength. The boy's strength. Let the child bathe in the dust of his victory. When he awakens, it will be done. What will be done? Well, where am I? Is this a mirror before me? Or I see a reflection of my very self? Wait, no, it can't be. What have you done? She looks just like me. Or rather, you look just like her, dear girl. For you see, as of tomorrow, she will be the princess of Odegon. But that's impossible. She can't be me. What's happened? That space looks really big after can't and be. What's happened? Ah, but it is quite possible. Brought to you through the... Wait, what? But it is quite possible. Brought to you through the wonder of black magic. Oh, okay. Tomorrow, when she is in the castle, you shall be wandering the mystic wood, pecking for worms. No, no, no! What do you mean? This can't be happening. Father! Your father can't save you. No one can. Soon all will know the futility of resistance. I am Pazort, master of subversion. Soon all of Palacia will cower before me. Ha 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 ha. Taste but a sweet drop of my terrifying power, little one. I mashed that banger. Nice. Oh no, she's turning into a chicken? Swan? Untitled Goose Game? Oh, well, they all left. Nothing to do here. Round. Oop. I assumed they would just warp me out. Come on, boy. What the fuck am I supposed to do? And he came back. I'm out of here. I ate an herb, just in case. Just in case. Oh, come on. Get this thing out of here. Put on my shit kickers. Good if I kick the block. Whoa. Mr. Nails, hello. What's going on? This is called Shining Wisdom. It is on the Sega Saturn. I guess it's backwards for you. Tomorrow will be a Monday, I think, for sure. Seventh one. Oh, you guys are talking about hockey. Mr. Nails, I just beat a boss and the princess got turned into a chicken or a swan or something. Trying to get out of this dungeon. There were some blocks that needed kicking. I don't want to check them out later. I might do that off stream. I'll record it if anything happens. Run, gotta tell the king. Whoop. Ah. Music is... You guys just jamming. Whoop, whoop. Ah. Ooh. Ah. What hit me there? Okay, I'm in here. My fat bum, how do you manage to do it? I heard of your exploits last night. Driving away Pazort and saving the princess in one fell swoop? You are the man! Yeah, I'll just stay quiet and not tell anyone anything. Now that the king's appetite has returned to normal, there are lots of cooking to do. What? There is lots of cooking to do. Shining Force looks like a Link wannabe. Yes, his name is Shining Force. Shining Force is actually like a turn-based strategy. It's like a Fire Emblem type game. Yeah, see, this guy can think. I saved the princess and returned alone. Your Majesty, my fat bum has arrived. The true my fat bum is here. Great. Please come forward. Oh man. I heard the story from Satara, my fat bum. Your deeds were honorable and courageous. Why wouldn't she just out me? That barbaric black elf, like, out me falsely, accuse me of something. How dare he attempt to kidnap the princess and hold all of Ogden hostage with his spells? If Satara had been taken from me, I would have sacrificed peace in the kingdom to make certain she was returned safely. Fortunately, that catastrophe has been averted thanks to my fat bum. Yes, my fat bum, we have been told of your bravery in battling Pazort's minions. In just a short time, you have distinguished yourself as rightful heir to Sir Giles. Oh, Father, my fat bum's rescue was a dream come true. Just as I began to fear for my very life, he stepped from the shadows to save me. You must reward him for defeating that terrible black elf. Yes, of course. Of course, a reward. I was thinking just that. In recognition of your service to the kingdom of Odogan, in the greatest hour of need... Hey, Cerebus! Hello. Yeah, his eyes are super droopy. Yeah. The bad guys have cool avatars. I hereby bestow upon you the rank of Knight. My fat bum, as a knight, you have risen to the highest rank in the land. Wouldn't that be king? You're above even our elite guard. From now on, your only duty is to serve and protect the honor of Odogan. This post shall bring great many adventures your way. Yeah. Bad guys always look the coolest. Father! I mean, Your Majesty, what's his first quest? Ahem, my fat bum, your first quest is to journey to Gudo Valley. Not Gerudo Valley? With their shoulder pads and pointy hats, yeah. You must find the fairy who lives there. To find her, you must solve the riddle of the valley. Whoa, Take the key within this chest. It will allow you to gain entrance to the labyrinth. Good luck and Godspeed. Gray key received. I'm talking to her. Resort blackmail poor daddy by placing a curse on my soul. I hope that my father would surrender the orb to release the spell from me. I think father might have given in. Had you not come along and saved the day, my fat bum. Do I still have that orb? No, that guy took that orb thing from me. I still can't believe that you managed to defeat the Black Elf. It's simply astounding. Sort is one of the most feared wizards ever to roam the land. I cannot believe that he could be so broken by one so experienced as yourself. I fear that he has simply played you for a fool by faking his untimely demise at your hand. This guy is thinking. A soldier who receives the title of knight must go out and gain experience so he can help in a time of need. That's a knight's duty. Your first quest is to meet with the creature who dwells within the labyrinth of Gudo Valley. Written, if one journeys into the deep recesses of the labyrinth, the spirit will reward that person with the power to hear the voice of nature. Here's a hint to solve the riddle of the valley. The clue is in the Mystic Wood. If you get stuck at the labyrinth, try visiting Mystic Wood. Sort sought to revive the Dark Titan with the magic orbs. Luckily, his plan was foiled. Your father, swordsman Giles, grew strong by seeking danger. I'm anticipating your growth. Your daughter is a fake. Why isn't he saying anything? So does your guy not know she was replaced? I don't know. Sorry, my fat fun. A knight of your level cannot join this crusade. Yeah, so... Well, if it isn't the newly knighted Sir My Fat Bum, Defender of Odegan, and Champion of Tardiness. You certainly have made a practice of keeping the king waiting, haven't you? Wow. I'm not going to talk to everyone, I'm just going to go save. The fact that Odegan's forces were shown to be vulnerable worries the king. Get back to speed here. Let's save. This is a sacred church. Yeah. Yes, please. Jesus. That was the longest time without a save. Okay, so I saved at 40 minutes? That couldn't have been 40 minutes. No. New data. He still looks like he's about to punch me out. He hates me. Two hours and 35 minutes. Take away 40. I went so long without saving. My god. Alright, let's do one of these. I hope everyone had a good time. Some of that was a little rough, but it's an old game. Later, Ben. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Remember, I will be streaming again on Tuesday, and this Tuesday is a donor request stream. We'll be playing some Left 4 Dead. And Kiri is making me dab. You're welcome. Kiri, are you still down for Tuesday? We're going to play some Left 4 Dead. Hopefully Chaito. I'll be playing on PC, Cerebus. Yeah, so we'll be playing on PC. We'll have the Discord on so we can hear people yelling at me for sucking. Oh, you don't have it on PC? If you did, we need a fourth. Do we need a fourth? I think, yeah, right now it's just me and Kiri and Chaito. So if anyone's out there that wants to be oh, you'll be at work. Okay. Well then, you can catch the VOD. Tomorrow's Monday, so I'll be at Sewert's stream. Who else is streaming on Monday? Who else is streaming on Monday? Alright, for right now, it's Sewert, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. He'll be streaming something random, I think. Should we raid someone? Anyone in raid mode? Zone of Enders, nice. We have someone streaming nothing. There it is. 80s demos, nope. Paco is streaming Math Rescue, nope. That doesn't sound fun right now. Mr. Radon. Mega Man 10. Mega Man X. Let's go to Mr. Radon. Raid. Mr. Radon. There we go. So again, thank you, and again, I'm raising funds for sick kids. Come hang out on Tuesday. We'll be playing Left 4 Dead. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. Check out Mr. Radon. I believe, if I remember correctly, he's part of my Retro Variety stream team. Oh yeah, nice, Erebus. While you're there, if anyone is subbed, if you guys want to hit them with some of my emotes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel free to copy paste this, and when we say hello to Mr. Radon, hit him with that. For now, I'm going to put it on the goodbye screen, but I'll catch you in Mr. Radon's chat. Peace, y'all.